Hey guys, welcome back to Nature's Cadence Farm. And today we're going to be working on our new to us Gravely ProMaster 300. And this has the 18 horsepower horizontally opposed Kohler Magnum in it. So pretty exciting to have an actual legitimate lawnmower, an out front mower. And I'm sure you'll be seeing more of this because, it needs a little bit of work, but not a whole lot. But today what we're going to be talking about are starter solenoids, and I've got a new one here and the old one is here. So what we're going to do is actually test this solenoid to see if this is the problem, why this won't start, and test the new one to see if it works compared to this one. So let's get in here. We're going to use the battery on the mower itself, which is right behind me here. And what you'll need is a set, you could do it a couple ways, but you're going to need a set of jumper cables. I got a black and a red one here with alligators on both sides. And then you'll need a, what do you need here? Oh, a multimeter. Yeah, so you'll need a multimeter that reads resistance or some type of continuity checker. So let's get in here and I'll show you how to get this thing set up so we can test the old one. So if you have a problem with your solenoid, you can fix it. So I've got the battery right here, and this is the positive terminal that's actually, on the battery itself. So we're going to save the new one to look at here in just a minute. But what we'll need to do is put our multimeter on resistance. And there, I've got it on 200 ohms, which is the lowest setting that we can check with this meter. We'll put the positive wire onto that terminal there. And then we'll put the negative terminal over here on the negative wire. Well, that really doesn't want to stick on there. Maybe we'll find a ground over here somewhere. That'll work. And then once we touch this on here, it should energize the coil. See it clicking around there? So that's what the coil was doing with the ignition switch on the mower. And I wasn't getting any power down to the starter, which is right here, which this big red wire goes to this solenoid right here on this terminal. So what we're going to do is we're going to check for resistance right here. So let's see what we have. We have no resistance. It's open. Let's check our multimeter. This is what it should look like if it has continuity. This is 1.7, which is probably about the best this poor little free Harbor Freight multimeter can do. So let's put these terminals on here, our meter leads on the terminals, and then we're going to close the contactor by touching that right there. Now look at that number on the multimeter. It never changed. And I'm bouncing that coil back and forth, and it's not working. So let's go ahead and get the new solenoid out. This is the old one. We're going to put that to the side. Let's get our new solenoid out. Let's check to make sure it's the right one. And it looks like it is, because these little flag terminals come off of here. So I want to make sure I get those either out of the way or off of there, because you don't want to short these things out while you are fooling around in here. So I'm just going to tighten down these terminals here so they're not moving around on me. So there's that. We're going to clip this lead again on. It doesn't matter which one you clip it on for this one, because it doesn't go to a ground strap or anything like that. So we can go ahead and clip that onto the battery. And then the ground over here we can clip onto there again. And then get ready to energize our coil with this one right here. So we can click it onto here. Hear it clicking now. Same as the other one did. So just because it's clicking doesn't mean it's any good. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our meter on here again, hold it in place, close it, and look at our meter now. It's going down to whatever the resistance, lower than 1.8, yeah. So it's picking up a little bit off of, there you go, 1.7, 1.6. So now this coil is working. So that's how you test the starter solenoids for your lawnmower. I'm just going to unhook everything here. Then what I'll do is I'll install this solenoid into the mower here, and then we'll test it and see if it starts up. All right, so here we go. We're gonna try to turn this thing over. I have to be sitting in the seat, or I have to defeat the seat switch to make it go, but you gotta have your parking brake on. And we'll go ahead and pull our choke out. And let's see what happens. There's the run position, and here's the start position. Okay, well that's a whole lot more than it was doing before. It was just clicking before. Like I said, I'm not going to go through the whole process, but well, we can try it. That's fully choked. Let's see what happens. Looks like that starter's kind of not engaging all the way. That's awesome. All right, so we got the starter working, and I don't have to jump it out with jumper cables anymore. That's what I've been doing with it. So very excited. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate you being here and watching all these repair videos and stuff, like on things like this. And anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.